I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hi everyone, hello universe, it's me again. Shoutout sa inyo mga kababayan. But anyway, meron tayong upload videos update. Ito i-spread ko lang ito mga kababayan kasi kailangan po ito eh. Ang nakataya dito, yung kapakanan ng bansa. Ito po kasi si Mr. Lim, nagkaroon po ng speech. Ngayon, ang pinapalabas niya, sabi niya kasi, nawala daw ang 1.7 trillion ng market loss. So, sa speech niya, nag-viral po yan. Ngayon, ang ginagawa po ng mga dilis, ginagaslight nila, dinadagdagan nila ang issue na ito babagsak na, sabi nila, yung ekonomiya ng bansa, which is fake news po yun. No? Itong 1.7 trillion na nawala sa market loss, fake news po yan. Even si secretary ko, Nilenaw niya yan. Sabi po rito, no, sabi ni Mr. Lim, ito po yung sabi niya, basahin po natin, sabi po ng One News, Securities and Exchange Commission Sec Chairperson Francis Lim has clarified his earlier statement linking recent corruption issues to a supposed 1.7 trillion loss in a market value of publicly listed companies, sabi niya. In a statement, Lim said that the information he cited during his speech before Finex on October 7 was based on what believed to be credible industry report. Ayan. I have since learned that the report was fictitious. I deeply regret any confusion or concern that my statement may have caused, Lim said. Sabing ganyan. My sole intent was to underscore that the vital importance of integrity in our markets and the devastating impact corruption can have in investor confidence. Sabi niya. Malacanang True Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs, Frederick Go dismissed the 1.7 trillion loss report as fake news. Yun, fake news po yan, sabi ni Secretary Go. Go said he's personally verified with the Philippine Stock Exchange that no such massive drop occurred, nothing that market that are publicly available. So, sabi po dito ni Mr. Lim, nag-apologize po siya doon sa na-spread niyang fake news. Sec Chief apologized for citing false report in 1.7 trillion market loss. Yan. Kaya minsan, sana sir, bago po sana kayo nag-speech, dapat inuusisa nyo mabuti. Sinusuri nyo mabuti. Tinanong nyo mismo doon sa totoong nagpahayag, kung magkano po ang nawala sa market loss. Grabe naman, 'di ba? Nakakapagtataka na po yung 1.7 trillion. So do you think papayag kay PBM gano'n? No, hindi. Dahil ba kung gano'n ang nangyari, 1.7 trillion na nawala sa market loss, wala nang confidence ang mga businessman or mga investment? I don't think so. No. Hindi po. Dahil ang korupsyon, sinusolusyonan yan ng pamahalaan. So ngayon, dahil mismo ang Pangulo ang nag-spread niyan, for sure, hindi na mauulit. At yan po ay malaking karangalan para kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Yung siya mismo ang nag-expose ng korupsyon sa Pilipinas, na mismong presidente ng Pilipinas. So, I think mga investors sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo ay very confident na mag-invest. Kasi dahil dyan kay Pangulong Marcos Jr., nagiging whistleblower po ang dating niya. No? Totoo yun. Kasi masasabi ng world leaders, magaling itong Pangulo na ito. For sure, ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas lalong gumaganda sa kanyang pamumuno. And totoo naman yun. No? Sa kabila ng mga corrupt, dekada na po na nagkaroon ng korupsyon, still pa din. Ang pamumuno ni Pangulong Marcos Jr., kung natatandaan nyo, mayroon tayong pinopost at sinasabi lagi na pumapangalawa tayo sa pinaka paglago ng ekonomiya sa Southeast Asia. And of course, lumalaban tayo sa mundo. 'Di ba? Yan, nakikita po ng buong mundo yan, na second fastest growth economy sa buong Southeast Asia ang Pilipinas. That's why ang mga investors, no, na gusto mag-invest ay nag-i-invest. Remember, mayroon tayong pinost na yung Spanish pinaka malaking supermarket sa UAE ay nandito na po sa Pilipinas. You see, mga best. And marami po tayo na mga videos na in-upload ng mga nag-i-invest isang araw, yung fresh milk. Yan po ang katas ng mga pagta-travel ng Pangulo, pag-i-encourage ng mga foreign investor na mag-invest sa Pilipinas. Ngayon ay nandito na po sa Pampanga. You see? Oh, very confident ang mga foreigner investors, no, kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. So, sa korupsyon na ito, hindi nakaka-affect yan kasi itong korupsyon, guys, matagal ng panahon ito pero still pa din, no, sa pamumuno ni PBBM ay lumalago ang ekonomiya ng bansa. Maraming nagkakaroon ng trabaho sa kabila ng korupsyon at yan naman po ay masusugpo, masolusyonan at mahihinto na po yan sa pamuno ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. I don't know, sa mga darating na administration, I hope itutuloy po nila na sugpuin at bantayin ang kaba ng bayan pagdating sa mga proyekto. Kasi baka babalik na naman no? So, well, nandito naman tayo, mamamayan, i-monitor natin mga yan. Mayroong social media, mga kababayan. So, magiging aware na ang mga kurakot ng mga ibang opisyal. So, yan, nag-apologize si Mr. Lim. At 1.7 trillion na market loss, it's a fake news. Oh, fake news po yan. Para kompleto detalyado, panoorin nyo si Secretary Go. Eto na.
Tanggap ko po yung question na tinatanong yung lahat. Unfortunately po, the Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman was quoting off a confirmed fake news SOCMED post designed to catch attention and falsely sensationalize. The attributed source confirmed na fake news po ito at hindi galing sa kanila. The fact is, the drop wasn't 12%.
Wow.
You may confirm this with the Philippine Stock Exchange or your favorite stockbroker. Lahat po yan, alam nila. Public knowledge po lahat ng index po natin. And I have personally confirmed this with the PSE president and the top brokers in the stock market. For the period mentioned, which is August 11 to 29, the main PSE drop was only 1.6%. As a matter of fact, it was 1.58%. And the all shares index in our Philippine stock market of 282 companies, the drop was only 1.5%. And in terms of the market cap, which is the clickbait number of that fake SOCMED post, the drop po is only 1.4%. So these are all easily verifiable. You can confirm this later with the PSE, the Philippine Stock Exchange po. Or kahit sinong stockbroker po, alam po nilang lahat to. Public knowledge po lahat ng detalye po na to. And as a matter of fact, your very own colleague from the Inquirer in BizBuzz on September 5,
Hala.
written by Ian Sigaral, himself said that completely fake news po ito and he debunked it already on September 5. So, unfortunately, nangyari po ito pero confirmed po ito by multiple sources na fake news po ito. Including the attributed source of the SOCMED post. So sana po, wag na po tayo loko po sa fake news. Alam mo, the last time I was here, sa harap niyo po, I was also here to debunk fake news. Nakakalungkot po na I'm here again to debunk fake news again. Sana hindi na po niyo tawagin dito ulit. Okay, I'm open for questions.
Okay, we have 5 questions. First question is from Katrina Domingo, ABS-CBN.
Hi, sir. Sir, since you debunked already the supposed market wipeout, how much naman po in terms of pesos or US dollars yung investment losses or investment pledges na nawala because of this corruption scandal?
On investment pledges, I don't think we've lost anything. The pledges continue to come in. As a matter of fact, we are now transmitting to the Office of the President the approval of the first beneficiary of the Create More Act, which is an investment from a Korean company of over $1 billion. The FIRB will be transmitting this to the Office of the President this week po. So I don't think we have lost any investment pledges because of this ongoing issue.
What about actual investments on the ground, sir? Are there already businesses who have pulled out amid news and reports of collusion among government officials and several private entities?
Yeah, I don't think anybody has pulled out. I think sometimes when there is unpredictability in the environment, people might temporarily think about their investment projects. But we're quite confident that when this is all resolved, they will all come back. No, so they have not pulled out. That they will continue with their projects.
Next question will be coming from Maricel Halili, TV5.
Good morning, Secretary. Sir, on other issue, may we have your thoughts about the proposal of Senator Erwin Tulfo for a 1-month tax holiday? Is that doable?
Bagong-bago po to. Kailangan pag-aralan to ng mabuti ng Department of Finance at ng DBM po. This is quite a big matter, no? And I think it's best to give the DOF and the DBM time to carefully study this proposal.
But do you agree, sir, dun sa logic na malaking tulong kasi ito to at least boost the confidence of the public amid all the issues and concerns about corruption?
I'd like to defer this matter to the Department of Finance, no, and the DBM, because this really has to be studied carefully. I would hesitate to make a response that's probably not very well thought about. Thank you.
Next question will be from Chloe Hafana, Business World.
Morning, sir. Sir, is Malacanang worried about the U.S. State Department's assessment that corruption remains a major barrier to investment in the Philippines, and how would this affect the Philippines' image globally?
Yeah, I'll answer your question and also answer the first question earlier, no, because I think they're interrelated. No, we're all talking here about the current flood control issues. No, I'd just like to stress that the swiftness and decisiveness of the president shows the resolve of the government to clean up corruption, which is good for the economy and builds confidence. From the formation of respectable members of the Independent Commission to the very swift appointment of an ombudsman with gravitas, it shows how serious the president is about fixing this problem. I believe the negativity is overblown. This investigation will be good for the country long term because it will address and correct the wrong practices. The effect of this is that the budget, and we already see it now, will be more efficiently spent and allocated on more productive programs which will benefit the country and our people. Better deployment of the budget will result in projects with greater multiplier effect, bringing about better effects on the economy and jobs created. So while this may be a short-term issue, it definitely will have long-term benefits. To answer directly your question, if I may, on the what you were quoting, the report, I think business chambers, especially foreign business chambers, have long lamented two issues in our country, and that is corruption and red tape. Now, this administration sees the fight against corruption and red tape as a core part of its economic strategy. Again, the President himself initiated the current investigations as a catalyst for governance reform and to address long-standing issues decisively. What have we done in the administration to address red tape and corruption? We have come up with several programs such as the Create More Act, the PPP Code, and the Green Lanes for strategic investments. Precisely, these are all meant to address these matters. And I'd like to again repeat that the proactive steps taken, like forming the respected ICI and appointing the respected ombudsman, show we are serious to respond to these issues. By enhancing the effectiveness of public spending, we are turning a short-term challenge into an opportunity to reallocate funds to projects with a far greater growth and employment multiplier effect. This is the clearest signal that the Philippines is building a future-ready economy anchored on trust and sustainable growth.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next question is from Alvin Baltazar, Radyo Pilipinas.
Secretary, good morning po. Secretary, sa pakikipag-usap niyo sa business community, kamusta yung business confidence nila sa gitna nitong mga corruption issues?
I think the business confidence is still solid. I think you can see that from multiple sources of information, no? But of course, there is this short-term challenge that we have to overcome, primarily because of the negativity in our news or in our social media news feeds. No, so I think it will really help our country if we start moving on from this, focusing on the reforms and the corrective measures that will be done to address these issues that we have uncovered. And by doing that, I think the rebound will be stronger.
Secretary, just a quick follow-up lang. Ano yung appreciation ng business community dito sa initiative ni Pangulong Marcos to fight corruption? Actually, parang siya pa nga naging whistleblower ito sa anomaly sa ito. Anong appreciation nila?
I think the business community is very appreciative of this. It's not lost upon them that the president himself initiated this, no, and is very serious about fixing this long-standing problem.
Last question is from Sam Medinilla, Business Mirror.
Good afternoon, sir. Can we know if meron po kayong data kung how much yung mga investment na expected na ma-approve natin within the year? Bukod po dun sa na-mention nilang South Korean firm.
Sorry, we rarely give out such kinds of projections, no, kasi primarily because this is really dependent on the private sector, no, investing. So it's not for us to make those investments. It's their investments. So what we do is we announce what are the actual recorded registered investments from the private sector.
Yes na lang for my part. Sir, may update na po kaya dun sa IRR ng Mining Act na yung RA ba ito?
Wala pa po. But I'm glad you brought it up. We'll follow it up with the DNR and the DOF, which are the primary agencies responsible for the IRR of the Mining Fiscal Regime Bill.
Sir, ano na lang po yung nature po ng investment dun sa South Korean firm kanina?
Semiconductors, electronics.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ivan Mayrina.
Okay, we'll try.
No, Secretary, you said that you've verified the figure and it's fake, yung 1.7 trillion. But have you personally spoken to the SEC chairman? And what does he have to say about this, quoting fake news report in his speech?
May I suggest all the media outlets here have a reporters who have a beat of the SEC. Perhaps you should ask him na lang po.
But have you spoken to him?
Of course.
Yes. Okay. So, sa kanya itanong. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That is the last.
In short, we've confirmed it's fake. It's confirmed.
That is the last.
As I said, it's unfortunate, but that it happened.
Okay.
Sir, what consequences will he face over this issue?
There's no consequences, Kaayusin na nga.
Thank you. May you all have a wonderful lunch.
Narinig nyo, ha? Siguro naman, nakakaintindi yung mga nagpapakalat ng fake news, yung sinabi ni Secretary Go. 1.7 trillion na nawala. Excuse me, paano nangyari yun? Itong mga salot na ito, no? Sarili nilang bansa, sinisiraan pa nila. Dapat ang sinisiraan nyo, yung mga kalaban nyo sa politika. Hindi ibig ko sabihin, dapat ang in-spread nyong fake news, in-spread nyo yung magandang mga balita naman. Hindi mismo kayo na sinisiraan nyo sarili nyong bansa Mahiya naman kayo sa sa mamamayang Pilipino. Grabe kayo naman. Biro mo, kapwa mo Pilipino, sinisiraan pa ang sariling bansa. Huwag ganun. 'Di ba? Kaya wala tayong asenso eh. Kung mismo kayo, dinadrag nyo pababa ang pangalan ng Pilipinas, ang bandila. Sinisiraan nyo pati ang Pangulo. Hindi nyo man lang nakita yung kanyang effort, yung kanyang ginagawa sa pagpupursige para lang sa kapakanan ng mamayang Pilipino. Pagkatapos ito pang ginagawa nyo, nagpapakalat kayo ng fake news. 1.7 trillion. What the heck? Anong palagay nyo naman kay PBBM? Papayag ba na ganyan? Oo, mangyayari yan kung ibang pangulo nakaupo. Maari yun. Kasi walang alam sa pamumuno yung mga iba. Pero kung siya, alam ng pangulo ang kanyang ginagawa. Kaya sa uli-uli, mag-ingat naman kayo sa mga pinagpo-post nyo naman. Kaya dapat credible, dapat yung totoo. 'Di ba? Alam nyo, sa totoo lang mga kababayan, baka tama din yung mga sinasabi nila. Ang nasa likuran nito, yung mga chihuahua. Mahilig sila sa ganyan eh. Yung mga chihuahua, mahilig talaga sila. Tapos ito naman yung mga chihuahuang mga alipores nila sa Pilipinas, ginagaslight pa nila. Dinadagdagan pa nila yung fake news. Ganun sila kasama talaga. Ako, sana ang Panginoon, parusahan sila. Pati yung mga pamilya nila lalong maghihirap sa mga pinagagawa nila. Hindi maganda yung ganun eh. Tayo dito nagpakatotoo. Nagbibigay tayo ng magandang balita. Kinukontra natin yung mga maling mga pinapakalat ng mga alipores ng Chihuahua dito sa Pilipinas. 'Di ba? Huwag ganun. Bansa nyo, sarili nyong bansa, sinisiraan nyo. Mahiya naman kayo sa sarili nyo, So yun, mga kababayan, malinaw na malinaw, fake news yun Yung kinakalat nilang nawala sa Pilipinas, 1.7 trillion. Baka yung pamilya nyo matuluyan ng mawawala. Nako, ewan ko na lang sa inyo. Matakot kayo sa Diyos. Nakikita tayo sa mga pinagagawa natin. Thank you guys for watching. See you again on my next upload. There's more. Salamat po. Mag-ingat kayo sa pinapanood nyo. Dapat yung credible source. Doon kayo sa PSA. Sa Bureau of Treasury. Ayan. Dahil tayo naman dito, nag-spread tayo ng good news, ay real ang mga source natin. Kasi nakakatakot. Mamaya, baka sampan tayo ng kaso ma-take down ng channel natin. At maging maingat po tayo lahat. So, yun mga beswa. Thank you for watching. See you again on my next upload. Don't forget to like, hit the button bell para lagi kayong updates. And of course, follow me. God bless Philippines. Babus!